Remember the Heirs to Aquitania series? Wow, what great times. Hello everyone, and here's the chat. Welcome. So hello everyone and welcome back to the Throne of Lorraine mod. And today, as promised, as I played the pirate campaign last week and the week before, we are finally turning to Europe, in which we are playing my home country, Scotland. Are we getting a new video on Friday? No. My schedule has not, my schedule has been bi-weekly for about a year or two now, and I said as much in a community post a couple of days ago as well. It's going to be on the 28th of February, Part 3 of Grand Columbia. So welcome everyone, here we are. This time we're really going to learn more about the mod and figure out some of the lore and explore Europe, look into countries in more detail. The pirate playthrough was very much localised to that part of the world, and we're coming back here to Europe. Well, I say coming back, we never were here. This is still a new mod that we're exploring, and Scotland is very different, very powerful, very big world power here. Big round of applause there. Normal background music. You know, I was thinking maybe I can go and look up some Celtic ambience background music or something. But you know what it's like. It's all going to say it's royalty free, copyright free, but it's going to be copyrighted, whatever it is. So just the usual playlist is just the absolute best. It's the gold standard of background music around here. So, of course, drop some super chats. Join the membership, I would appreciate that. And give the stream a like, if only to help the visibility of it slightly, get out to my subscribers. It doesn't really matter for posterity though, because this will become unlisted first after the stream is done, and then after a couple of hours, maybe after that, I will make it private, and then it will be re-uploaded to the Spudgun Archives VOD channel, linked in the description of this. The reason I unlist and private the streams on the main channel rather quickly is because I don't want people to watch the streams on here after it's done. I want all viewers after the stream is finished to be viewers of the VOD on the Spudgun Archives. And I don't want people to comment on the main channel thing because it'll be gone and no one will see it. If you have a comment, wait for the VOD. I'd love to hear it. So we just got 5 memberships. Is it just me or could I not hear the membership alert? Oh, that's just really quiet. Thank you. Natsteak, thank you so much. Thank you. 5 gifted memberships. What a guy. Happy to see you still going strong. Been watching you since the Kingdom of Saxony days. Wow, that is so long ago that my first instinct was, what? Did I ever play a Vic 2 campaign as Saxony? No, we're talking about a fucking Mount and Blade Warband Persistent World clan that I made a couple of videos on back in 2016 or 17. Wow, good times. Fucking hell, the Warband days. But we can't dwell on the past too much because we've got a campaign to play here. And I'm looking forward to it because we're just going to get into the fucking real European LARP of this mod, and country that has bits and bobs everywhere. We're the South African colonizer here, and as a matter of fact, we start off at war. One of the first things you kind of notice about the country. Thanks, I don't know what. You're Benji! Oh, Benji! I remember you, of course. One of the few people that would have known me and watched my Mount and Blade videos who went on to also enjoy my Vic 2 videos. But there's actually a surprising amount of crossover between them. Anyway, I digress. Start off at war with the Arbota Empire, which is this. No, is it? Wait, I'm getting mixed up. I thought it was a South African country I was at war with. Oh, we start off in Mozambique. with like a fucking expedition. And we have a colony, we have a port in Zulu. Wow, this is exactly the sort of stuff we're going to learn and figure out as we get in the game. Wow. Let's get rid of the intro stuff. I'm gonna press the play button soon, but don't expect miracles because I like to take things very slowly. Anyone who knows my single player streams knows that. And of course, the other main area where we have loads of colonies is the East Indies. We actually have, well, Batavia, the city of Java, or what's it, Jakarta in real life. Don't know what it's called in this mod. If it has a different name, we will soon find out. We also own lots of islands around here, but it's not to be confused with all the other fucking blue countries here, because Brunei is also the same colour. And as we found out in the pirate playthrough, Abyssinia, Ethiopia, partially westernized nation, actually has ports and trading posts out here in the East Indies, which is mental. And there's this blue country as well, the East India Company, a puppet of the French Empire. So, just a wee heads up, you know, maybe change the colour of some of the countries around here. They all have a bit of competing land in the area. But when we're actually in game when I press play, we're going to have a thorough look through the Empire, really have an overview of exactly where we own land, and start to make plans and formulate some goals as to what we want to do in this campaign. This mod isn't like DoD Fanfork, it's not fully story driven, I think, and it's more sandboxy and open. So as we explore the country a bit, we're going to think about some goals and what we want to do in the campaign. Of course, things will also come up through the game as things happen. Maybe events will fire, maybe some scripted wars will happen. Goals will come up. But as people are saying in the chat, you can form the United Kingdom as Scotland in this. Yes. And we saw that happen in the pirate playthrough by the AI. And then the Britannia that they formed actually became a bane of our existence. So someone asking who owns China in this mod? Well, this China is actually a Korean-owned China. Same way the sort of Manchurians came in real life, formed the Qing, and the Mongols did it before. The Koreans have done it this time, in this timeline. So you got the Buyeo Empire. Japan is the usual mess, and of course, last time I played as a pirate. That was a very fun, unique playthrough. Check it out on the VODs if you want to. And we also got to learn about all the countries in America at that point, so we won't be looking at them too much this time unless there's any direct interaction. I don't even think Scotland has any ports in the Caribbean to worry about. So, North America is going to be cut off, but something we have here, which we can see from the start, something we definitely have is Brazil. Or northern Brazil at least, northwestern Brazil. It's not my country, but this is a Scottish heritage colonial nation. And it's my sphereling in the game. So it hasn't completely broken free and become independent. It's still a sphereling. They still kind of have a royal banner. They're still part of the kingdom. Like a semi-independent dominion sort of thing. So at this point, and I implore you that you eventually play Tenox. Maybe. Who knows? Right, I'm going to press play, but don't expect me to unpause for a while still. Okay. And those guys ally me. They're called Skirur. And I'm going to tell you about that name. I'm going to tell you all about the name that they've given the country. Okay? Shall we do that now? And also another thing that's immediately noticeable from the start is we have islands and peninsulas on the coast of Norway, and Norway itself in my sphere, with cores on that, of course. So this whole thing is one province, Bergen, and doesn't even have any of my pops in it. And this is like some reverse Viking stuff, where there was a lot of Viking influence and raids throughout all of the islands around Scotland, and some of the Orkneys and Shetlands were owned by Norway for a long time. This is the reverse, somehow. And as we look into the country, we do have some different names. they are localized into Scots. So we've got Aberdeen, Stirling, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Dumfries. Now the Irish situation, there's something else we have to think about. So well, let's just take a moment, okay? Oh, right. What's everyone thinking so far? Does it mean Brazil and Gaelic? No. No, England. Yes, so England is like locked in civil wars. But before I think the best thing I want to do now is actually take a sip of tea. Hold on. And welcome everyone. Hello Stalker, welcome. Welcome as we come in to watch the stream. Hello. Letting viewers trickle in. Before we get into it actually, I was looking up before the stream if there was any lore about the mod. Just a quick Google search, right? And all I could really find is a Reddit post, a Reddit comment by the developer, which kind of gives a brief overview of everything, right? So let's pull that up. What have we got here? We've got a big post by the developer. Now, bear in mind, it says right here, this is a post from 3 years ago. See it? 3 years ago. And it's on some Reddit thread. So, like, this might not be completely up to date, it might not be the formalized lore. And I apologize to the mod maker if this is like some old embarrassing thing. And he's not a native English speaker as well, so. But this is all I could find, and it gives a quick overview. So, the failure of the Inquisition and Iberia fell apart. So let's look at that. What happened? Well, we remember Iberia from our last playthrough, and we actually kind of conquered Iberia, speared them all, and formed the nation of Hispania ourselves. So, wait a minute, hold on. He didn't say failure of the Reconquista, he said failure of the Inquisition. And what was the Inquisition targeting in Spain? Jewish people. And he says that the failure of it has... Hold on a minute. Iberia fell apart because they failed to... What's he saying? Anyway, so that's why Iberia fell apart. Now let's move on quickly. So we got our own neck of the woods here, Britain. With the turmoil in England, the government collapsed with civil war reaping the country, while Scotland is thriving with industrialism well on the way. So we get the idea of what this means. You don't need to make fun of spelling mistakes and all that. He's a non-native English speaker. It's years ago. I'm not interested in that. It's not really that funny. So, England fell apart into civil wars while Scotland stayed prosperous and developed into industry. What is our starting industry? Oh my god, our starting industry. We are the #1 industrial power with 95 points. The next industrial power below us has 36, and it's Hungary. Hungary is also industrializing. Well, that is a mental industry. Wow. I don't even need to do anything. I don't even need to build much here. This is completely industrialized from the start. Scottish West Sumatra apparently is a state. Shall we have a quick look at that? Is that West Sumatra? That's West Java. West Sumatra is this island. Okay, that's a bit of an oversight. This isn't meant to be a state. Yeah, that's a bit of an oversight. The Lampongs. Caledon. Oh, we called Batavia / Jakarta Caledon. Caledon in this. And we do have some Scottish pops in it. Yeah, very nice. I'm going to build a port. The Netherlands starts with a navy there. We start with a few armies. I don't start with any fleets or transports or anything around there. We've got a 13 transport squadron, and we got a very big navy. And we inherit the starting admiral from Vanilla Vic 2, Edward Codrington, 5 attack. Will this be uploaded as a series? No, this is just streams that will be on the Spudgun Archives. So, and England, they start at war. at the beginning of the game, and there's two factions. England, which is a constitutional monarchy, and Westminster, which is an absolute monarchy. And they both have just English accepted, both have cores on one another, and you can see they're both part of the Union of Great Britain. Britannia, the formable tag, you can see that. That also includes Wales, which is fully independent here. No sphere neutrality. I mean, why not ally them from the start and start sphering them?
Navy encircled.
You know you have to make glorified references.
England is a depopulated wasteland. Is it depopulated though, compared to normal? It looks like the pops are quite normal. What are the populations of my states, right? The population I have isn't that big. My most populous state is actually Ulster, which is half Scottish, half Irish here. Kind of accurate. And we also have Gaelic, which is Gaelic in Gaelic. That word there, that is Gaelic, and it means Gaelic, and it's in the Gaelic language. And they are mostly the pops in the Highlands, or the Heathlands. Alright, and we don't accept them. We don't accept... I mean, the population density map mode would suggest... Yeah. Pop density map mode. Also showing that Ireland is quite populated. 1.3 million in the Free State, which, by the way, again, I have to point out, they have cores on the northern bit. It's a puppet. So we start with Ireland as a puppet. Oh, all these hussars. Wow. Let's start maybe doing a bit of army organisation. Split out the cavalry and put them on all that. Bit of budgeting, just put everything up. Just for now, put everything up first, and then we'll see where we stand economically after that. Just a wee bit of tinkering. I was looking around the east. Let's go back and continue the lore. That's where we were. Right, where were we? Germany, that's a bit more complicated. So Bavaria conquered Austria early and became the powerhouse of South Germany. Lorraine become slowly more powerful, became too strong to just carve up. It became an industrial power. Rising. Oh, so Lorraine, that is the namesake of the mod. Do you own part of Norway? Yes. Bavaria, southern Germany, Lorraine, 1.88 million, loads of accepted pops. You can see the cores of like a Union of Germany here. Looks a bit different. The Netherlands has more. And what about the culture map? Oh, sorry. Should look at that. We've got Cornish pops. We've got Low German. Very interesting. Like dialect region of Germany. Dutch. The Netherlands doesn't accept Low German. Flanders. And then we've got North German and South German, but also Rhenish and Belgican, Burgundian, Occitan, Gascon, all sorts. Rest of Europe looks pretty normal, got a lot of the Slavic people there. Ruthenian, so ancient Prussian Baltic people might kind of still be there. Down in the Balkans, more Croatians in the Balkans. Hungary dominates that. Anyway, back to the lore. Bohemia, through many wars and struggles, didn't manage to hold Silesia, giving it most of Saxony. The Hanseatic city felt forced to create a more unified confederation. Something about this mod, and again, I mentioned this in the first playthrough, very big successes and very big emphasis on the trading leagues. The Hanseatic League there, which, if you look at the diplomat mode, they puppeted a lot of other little states, but they own a lot themselves. Pomerania there. The Teutonic Order exists with Eastern German. Where's the Eastern German, Pops? Oh, right, they're all the way up here. All of these are German. Oh. So you got the Hanseatic League, but you've also got Genoa and Venice very strong. Also, something that I didn't notice the first playthrough that I've noticed looking into this one is that Russia was clearly formed by Novgorod. They're a republic, but also you look in the detail there, a merchant republic. So Novgorod clearly formed Russia, not Moscow, not Muscovy. America and, well, the rest of it is really just America. Well, Italy, Venice and Genoa split the world into their spheres, with Genoa going after the America colonies and the Caribbean pirates breaking off, which I played last time. America we kind of learned, but here we go. We got the bit about Skirur, and this is very interesting because apparently he said it means new land in Gaelic. So can we verify? Well, I know that Ur in Gaelic means new, so that's right. But the bit in the first, the bit before that, Skir, right? Skir. Looked it up. It kind of does mean something like that. So we've got a noun here, Skira, which means a district or a parish. But does it really mean land or country? Not really. Like, has this been raised before to the mod maker? I don't know. I mean, I like the name, and I'm not saying he should change it to something that literally means land or country. I mean, maybe that is how the name developed in this lore. They just decided to call it that. It's fine. But I thought I'd look into a little bit of that. It's very interesting. Look, new is Ur. We look up something like country, you've got a lot of different words here. Anyway. Alright, so what are you thinking of the lore so far? I know it was an old Reddit post, you know, bad spelling and all that. Maybe there's updated stuff somewhere, but I couldn't really find it. It's a quick overview. It is what it is. Take a sip of tea now and see what chat has to say about all that. Makes no sense. No alternate history does. No alternate history mod does. Now, what I want to do is have a more detailed look about exactly what colonies we have everywhere. Obviously, I don't have anything in Americas apart from the Spearling, Skirur. We'll make sure we keep them in the sphere. Also worth pointing out that Skirenic is the name of the culture, which, I don't know, you could, if you wanted to go Gaelic, you'd probably call it Skirurinach or something like that. And Afro-Scottish people exist down here in Brazil. They have cores on the inner land. And below that there's a Occitan thingy. I remember looking at them. Now, we have a port here in Gambia in Africa. Keep that in mind. A good network of ports will allow me to send ships everywhere. I do want to upgrade it. I don't have money yet, but I want to get upgrading that one. It'll be very useful. We've got an upgraded one on the Gold Coast here. Okay, good. Who owns the Falklands? Genoa, of course. And then we have South Africa down here. And a great translation of Cape Town is they've called it Heedtoon in Scots. Heedtoon. I love that. If Cape kind of means cap, which means head, Heedtoon. Heedtoon. Love it. Mabel and Ardscan, yeah, some Gaelic there. And then we've got this little thingy as a puppet, some Scottish pops. This is a real mix here. So we've got Khoisan, Khoi people, Datiak, Low Germans and 24% Scottish. Dominion of New Ruva, another Gallic word, New Ruva, Datian and Kayekio. Got a port there already. We could probably make that a state very easily. The Republic of Drummond. And that's my sphere and it has my pops. And it's at war with Kosa. Okay. Can we see that war? Third Frontier War, they're annexing the Kosa. We can't let them annex our little Drummond sphereling. They've got to survive. And then we own Port Rogers. Port Rogers over here. And we have an ongoing war expedition against Arbota Empire, which we need to win. What kind of generals do we have? Arthur fucking Wellesley? We got the Duke of Wellington. Wow, he's a bit old, but he did live up until the 1850s or 60s. So he's come out of retirement. And 2 attack, 2-1. Oh, 3 attack. Let's get George Brown. He's in Newcastle. Newcastle, which we own, of course, and Carlisle. And the cultures have become very Scottish there. So I'm going to get them moving to go and just deal with that. What else have we got? Do we have an island? We've got an Indian Territory island with some pops. What else have we got? Do we have anything in India? No, nothing in India. Nothing in India, nothing in China. The Venetians have a sort of treaty port in Japan. I don't know, and the Venetians even have a bit in China. I don't know if it's possible to do a treaty port war. There isn't a specific thing. You have a 5 attack, but that's an admiral. I mean, do I have a 5 attack general? No. It's an admiral. So the main other place that we have colonies is right here in the East Indies. We own quite a bit of it. Let's build a port at that eastern extremity. I wonder if we can get into colonized Australia before fucking Venice does, as they did in the Pirate playthrough. We'll see what we can colonize. And I've got a Palembang puppet here. Okay. Do we have anything that I never noticed through this screen? Not really. Oh, actually, something. We have Iceland and Greenland. I just own them straight up as colonies. It's one region and it's a colony. There you go. Iceland and Greenland. And I think that about kind of gives an overview of what Scotland starts with. 38.8% literacy starting is good. The ability to pass a reform is interesting. We've got a bit of a choice here. The next thing to look through. But first, what are people in chat saying? People are asking about lore stuff. I really don't know, other than what was in that wee post. Next thing to look through is decisions. What can we form? What can we do later? So past all the options and generic stuff, San Marco Canal Company, that is... San Marco Canal is something in Italy, isn't it? San Marco. Well, that is, or is that in Greece? No, okay, actually that is the Suez. It's San Marco because Venice owns it. I mean, I doubt we'll be able to make that, but we never know. And we do have the Panama Canal decision, which we never got as the Pirates, even though we owned it. And then the Convention over the Danish Straits, that's kind of generic. Tangier Protocol, again, that's something quite generic. German merchant issue, that's unique. So the Ruvach German merchants have long stolen our country's wealth from the trade between East and West. It is time to discuss what we'll do with the merchants. So with some techs, we can just, I don't know, raise that issue, whatever it is. Yeah, so Denmark, Norway, they're united and they're in our sphere, but they're not happy with me because I obviously own a core of theirs. So we'll see what that can do and what we can do about it. Reconquest of Skirur, we have our own decision for it. Our crown colony of Skirur used to be crucial for our trade routes. Since our independence in 1798, our influence has waned, although on paper we have access to a portion of their market. It's time to send a military expedition over and force full control of the former colony. Yes! What do we need for that? State and government and to be at peace. Oh, I'm down for that. I'm down to reconquer them directly. Yes, please. Now, when the AI formed Britannia, and someone did point this out in the chat, they did inherit Skirur when Britannia formed. But that's boring. Pressing this decision and going for a fucking expedition against them is exciting. So that's a goal. Shall we write down our goals of the campaign? Right. Let's see. Write down our goals in the Atlantic. What do you think? Boom, there's a goal. One of our goals in the campaign. And then if we succeed, is there an icon, like a tick or something? We can put that next to it. More decisions. Give supplies to England. Looks like the English are having a civil war. If the Westminsters win, we will have a Dutch puppet on our border. We can't let this happen. Okay, so the Westminster is like the orange duchies, Dutch-backed, friendly Netherlands with them. Why would we really care and favour one side over the other in that? Don't know. Centralised Northern Ireland. It's been controlled for us by years for us. We can start our goal of centralising our rule over our possessions by reducing the power of the local Irish nobles. And that's just ideological thought. What does this really do? It just lowers some militancy. But maybe it is a precursor to annexing the Irish puppet or getting Irish accepted. Maybe. I don't know. The Gallic societies. So invent Romanticism or the years after 1845. That is just... Okay, this must be a way of getting Gallic accepted. It doesn't say it. And hello, Novatrix. It doesn't say it. But it must be. Royal Caledonian Society of Arts and Sciences. With some text, we get some research points. Form Scandinavia. Is this forging it out of the other countries, or is it me becoming it? I think I actually become Scandinavia if I do this. Or a strong king in the north means a strong ally. Maybe not. Just creating it. And I honestly don't see the point of doing that. I would rather have them as spherelings separated. They already have a core on that. But in Norway I have. I don't want them. It says they'll get cores on Greenland and Iceland. So those are the decisions we have open to us at the start, right? That's all. And there will be more to come definitely later. So we've got a choice of what tech to do. We're a pretty advanced country. We don't need to go down and getting too much worry about literacy that much. Oh my god, and we start with great economic and industrial techs. I don't think we're going to have trouble making money, something tells me. So we either go medicine or ideological thought first. Ideological thought would give us a decision, some research points. But you know what? I think this is a medicine first type of run. Because, you know, I'm so used to playing illiterate countries that need to do a agriculture tech first. I think it's a good time to get some nice old-fashioned medicine. There's 5 puppet formable decisions in Europe: Scandinavia, Hispania, Yugoslavia, Zaposlavia, and reorganized Germany. Yeah, we did Iberia in the last one. I don't think I want to form Scandinavia in this one. This is the mod where Scotland has higher life rating. What do we have higher life rating? We're looking at 38, 40, 30, 30, 32. Oh, yeah. Well, England's a desolate land engaged in civil war, whereas Scotland is advanced and glorious and industrialized and beautiful. Sorry. Look at Venice life rating, okay? 40. 40, 40, 40. Well, Scotland can form Britannia because we saw it in the last playthrough. We just haven't got access to the decision yet, that's all. People asking that in chat. And let's start by getting some intellectuals there and... well, we don't accept the Highland people, Galaxy, yet. Ulster is our most populous state. Let's get some bureaucratic efficiency in there. And I can't really make units. We start with a lot of red units everywhere, but let's make what I can. Oh, and we can make one here too. Anything we can make in the rest of the world? Yes. Let's add some cavalry to our South African army. And we have 3 infantry there and 4 infantry there, so let's make some artillery and cavalry out here. Add to the East Indian Army, and we should add some transports out here. We don't start with any. Just make a wee transport fleet there so we can move them around. And we got to think of what we start justifying on. Where do we want to expand first? And I'm thinking, how about against... We already start with the sulfur in this bit, which is nice. They've reeled it back. I swear this was the mod with 90 life rating in Venice. But maybe they were, and maybe they got rid of it. I don't know. What's the culture of this game's China? Buyeo and Korean. Oh my god, that is absolutely fuck all. They don't have Han accepted. They just have Buyeo, which I suppose are Manchurians, or a Manchurian tribe, and Korean. What's the Aquino League? A Germanic country in North America, called former colony. There you go. You get war goals against the Indonesian primitive, so the imperialism war goal becomes available every couple of years. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. A lot of countries start off with interests in India. I don't. I wonder where we should look at expanding. We should probably think about finding our own way into India. This gigantic Maratha confederation doesn't start with any units. So perhaps they have a puppet Mughal Empire and a puppet Hyderabad. Perhaps we should try thinking about rushing India a little bit, getting on the coast here. Their capital is the coast, so we can go into Gujarat. Place in the sun or demand concession. How do you do place in the sun? Do they have a colony? I'm just going to go demand concession on the Maratha Confederation. If you do certain tax, you get cheap infamy colonies against the Indians. Well, at this point, I will just justify on them for a start. I'm going to basically play without infamy anyway. What I'm going to do... Annex. I'm just going to press annex everything and call it a day. No. None of these options were for infamy. Oh yeah, there it is, right there. Just disable infamy, basically. National value is order. There's a vassal interaction menu if I want to bother with anything like that. Choose a tech school. If I open that, do I have access to any of them? There's all sorts of other weird decisions as well, but we don't quite have access to any of the tech schools yet, but I'm going to leave that menu open. You can build transports in Africa too. I think I'm going to send my European transports to Africa. And I think I might bring some troops with them to Africa to consolidate that. And next thing to think about, the last thing we really do before I actually unpause, I think. Well, first of all, let's just split that transport fleet in half and send a couple of units over to Africa. Bring some artillery. We've got a reform we can do. Now, this external policy thing is quite new. There are some trade-offs to them. Expansion. Oh, I think, yeah. What I was looking at these when I was playing the pirates. I didn't want to take this because we lowered our immigration attraction, but that's not a factor in a European country. So I think I'm just going to pop expansion, assimilation, tax, leadership modifier, mobilization size plus 10 is mental. We'll see how much our mobilization size goes up when I click that. I'm going to fucking pop it. Expansion. Boom. I don't understand how Vic 2 works. I've been playing in Vic 3 multiplayer recently. Going to be fun to watch. Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Victoria 2. A player from Victoria 3 who's learning about the predecessor in the franchise. Welcome. So, are we ready to unpause? Well, we do have to look at the industry, and I would like to subsidise that. We might want to get rid of something here and build an artillery factory, but I am a monarchy. I can change my party. So the Scottish National Party. This is kind of the Scottish Conservative and Unionist Party and the SNP. But the SNP is reactionary in this timeline. And there are also a couple of, well, I could build factories in Nord Noria as well. I'm going to build the port. How are we for ports overall? So Heelands. The Heelands is one region and the port is there on Orkney. Central Scotland is a region there. We've got a level 3 naval base. Dumfries is a region, level 2. Ulster, level 3. So we've got massive naval base ports above our current level of technology. We have full naval tech. This country is... I mean, not only is it the United Kingdom from vanilla, but it's stronger. It has better tech than vanilla United Kingdom. Would be cool if it was called Albany or Albion instead of Britannia. Boy, do I have a mod for you called Heirs to Aquitania. That's what it's called. So it's called something like that in Heirs to Aquitania. But less pop. I mean, our pop is disproportionately high for Scotland, and England's is lower, but we don't have as much pop as the United Kingdom would have, no. But in many ways, it's as strong or stronger. Railways, RGOs, we have just the one bit of iron directly in Scotland there, but we got this iron. We got Ireland in our sphere. Less literacy. My literacy went up, by the way. It starts lower than that. What have I done in the game to change my literacy? Like, what things have I clicked since starting the game that would actually increase my literacy by like 1%? What happened? Was it that reform? I don't really understand how that reform could have done it. So what are you going for? Celtic unity or union with the former colony? Just wait. I really do want to conquer Skirur, but I also would like to unite with the Celts. I mean, we'll see. I don't know what is mutually exclusive or not. We'll see. We'll see. But something I definitely... Let's add to the goals a bit. Let's get all of South Africa. Establish a foothold in India. Okay, there are some little goals for us, alright? Now are we ready to unpause? How far into the stream are we? Does that say 48 minutes there? 48 minutes? And now we can unpause. Let's unpause. It's about time. Oh, something I didn't really look at though. What nations can I sphere? Because you actually, I'm sorry to pause already, but like when you play Victoria 2, something you learn is that it's better to start sphering countries early because eventually the AI great powers will consolidate big sphere empires and they're hard to break into. So I mean, what could we be sphering around the world? Maybe a little bit of interest in Egypt, sphere Kemet. I like the idea of that. We could take the Suez from Venice. Egypt. Anything in Europe to sphere? Well, maybe consolidating our spheres on all of Scandinavia, so let's get Sweden. Even if I don't want to form the actual Scandinavian puppet we could form. And it does kind of leave the option open. Maybe we can see how it would look if I did it by taking a save and then doing it. So some good things to sphere, and we're gonna get Wales. And I'm about to bring over some units that are going to go to Africa. I don't like how many hussars and all that are in the starting composition, but I don't really care. I'm just going to go with the starting composition and we'll gradually change it as the game goes on. There are like 3 paths. We're getting explained stuff by the chat members. There are kind of mutually exclusive paths. Skirur, Celtic Union or Britannia. Well, it's got to be. Are they really mutually exclusive? Oh, well, in that case, it kind of makes sense to keep Skirur as a spearling or a puppet, because they can keep getting immigrants and they can be my ally and they can be a dominion LARP, which I like. So maybe it would be better not to conquest them and form something else instead. So things, you know, goals change as we go along and we see stuff. So I'm bringing a stack down to Africa. So am I able to build stuff? Yes, I'm building my transports, so we will be able to head over. That stack that I'm bringing to Africa, I'll probably send it round to India for that thingy that I'm doing there. There are a lot more Welsh pops. There's 20% Cymru Welsh in Liverpool. Who the fuck is Futaturu? Random African nation primitive that would ally me for some reason. Fine. Russia is trying to sphere Sweden and they're doing it a lot faster than me. I've already got my casus belli. Right. Well, do need the transports to build, do need my additional stack to transport around. And then we'll go for it. Let's just go all the way. Build a port there. Build a port there. You know what? Let's just go straight there. Can I get access from anyone? Probably not. Let's just declare on them straight away, land in their capital as quick as possible before my ships start to take any attrition. And we do have another Indian Territory island there, but I'm building the port. Oh, that's the same province. It's all one province. It's Mauritius. We have Mauritius in this. Alright. Decking for Marathi Gujarat. That's where we start. That's where it begins. Go in there, blockade them, land directly in their capital. Henry Smith is going in. Decent general. Our eastern transports are starting to build. Very nice. You know what? Fuck it. Let's be bold and go straight in on them. Okay, now and move away. Is this multiplayer? No, check description. Russia is pulling ahead of me in the sphere battle for Sweden. And we get a nice little potato blight in Donegal. That sounds kind of accurate. Unintentionally accurate there. It's not... I mean, it's kind of a big province. Oh well. Right, we've occupied that. This nation, Maratha, has built 18 brigades in the time since the game started. So... They're about to go into there, which is a grassland, and then I can attack that. I can attack that. Yeah, Sweden really... I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat Russia in that sphere battle. Did I not have a +3 attack general? I do believe I do. And Sweden is at war with the Teutonic Order and the Hanseatic League at the start. So there's actually a gigantic Eastern European war at the start of the game. Was this starting at the beginning, or did it start after we started the game? That's the question. Lithuanian liberation of Baltic Ostpreußen. So Sweden and Lithuania versus Hanseatic and Teutonic. Can you build anything in Sweden? Their party doesn't seem to allow it. We do start with a great machine parts factory, possibly the only one in the world. Now, what I was about to say I would do something before. Alright, I was looking for my generals. Right. Well, my 3 attack is currently bogged down in Mozambique, so they're actually going to attack me in Bombay. Okay. Oh. I don't have a defense general in place. Yeah, there is a free Arthur Wellesley, the Duke of Wellington, apparently. That's who we're going to use. So, on the 20th of August, I'll start moving him in. The AI is feeling really bold about this one. Never thought an unciv AI with bad mill tech that can't match me would even try this. They didn't even put in a commander. Fun times. So we're building brigades in Africa. There's no way to intervene in that war with my puppet, is there? My feeling. Nope. I have unemployment in central Scotland. Ah, right. Well, the fact is, capitalists, you see, starting as a high literacy advanced nation, the capitalists are already taking care of stuff. It's unlike me. I'm not used to playing as a high literacy nation from the start. I'm used to playing low literacy shitholes like Gran Colombia all the time. In typical AI fashion, they've gone round behind my lines randomly and... okay, colonial policy. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is a great decision. You've got settlement, you've got indirect rule, and you've got civilizing mission, and you can see what each of them do here. Settlement, tax goes down. This gives us assimilation, immigrant attraction. It increases colonial settlers. I mean, it would be great to send Scottish people all over the world to settle and make states out of stuff. Civilizing mission will increase religious conversion, but will also increase the necessity of bureaucrats. Assimilation plus 10%. Let's go for settlement this time. 55k, so I'm paying for it. And we can immediately take a new reform. Assimilation rate plus 20% with all allowed rights. That's big. Who would we be assimilating anyway? Can we assimilate the Irish and the Gaelic? No Irish assimilation. We are assimilating the Gaelic speakers into... We're making them learn English. We're making them learn Scots. That's sad. I want to get them accepted. Oh, I do have the option to take a tech school. This one is commerce and industry. Nah. Sorry, not that one. What the fuck? The AI! What have they done to the AI? It's mental. It goes on all sorts of attacks. Hyderabad attacked me. Now we're taking Gujarat. Bombay is the capital, so we can't really take that. We can grab Central India. Or can't? No, I can't. Why not? I guess I can't take Central India. Wow, okay. What can I take? Well, I can take Mysore. Can I take Marathi Rajputna? Yeah, I'll grab that. I cannot see what I've occupied because of the colour of it on the map. Very hard to see. But I have occupied these two provinces. They're accepting that. What else can I take that borders that? So, Rajputna. Can I take West? Can I take United Provinces? No. Nagpur, Sikars, Orissa, and Mysore. Nagpur. Marathi, Orissa over there. Not very good. Can I take shit off Hyderabad? No. Honestly, I think those two places as our, like, as our foothold. Bit of a weird one. But you know what? I'm happy to just grab that. That's a great start. There you go. Carved a knife into the heart of India already. How's the civil war in England doing? It looks like the England, so-called, seems to be winning. I forgot to even mention, there's an independent Isle of Man that's in my sphere. So, you know, that's another great little friend. Will I be able to outsphere Russia and Sweden, though? No, probably not. All these new armies I can build. Boom. I got to rework the provinces for Wales, Cornwall and West England. Well, you know what? You've done a good job. I like what you've done with Wales getting a little bit of extended land into the Midlands. I like that. Is Wales a viable country to play? I think they are, actually. What's our next play already, though? Rename Ruva. Hold on. This is new. We're already seeing new stuff. This is me renaming a bunch of South Africa. And we call it Ruva new something. I don't know what Ruva is. Annex Green Law. State and Government 1865. The settlers north of Heatoon. That's Green Law and Ardissaroon. So that's just a couple of people trekking out there, and we can annex it with decisions. The stuff that we get for South Africa is Scotland here. And by the way, the Republic of Drummond did beat the Xhosa. And we got the Kingdom of Hibernia. What the fuck? Fenian Pops, whatever. So that's like Irish colonies out there. But as I was saying, the decisions and everything, the lore that we get for South Africa is kind of mirrored on what other mods do for South Africa, just with whatever country owns it. So Boers and the Dutch. if you want to go to war with Russia, they won't be able to mobilize until after 1870, so you just have to deal with professional brigades, of which they have 58. Is that because they're a merchant republic and they can't mobilize and they're nerfed? If they keep going to add Sweden to the sphere and I get enough to ban embassy, that's how I get them. But you know what? This is a nice, fun, comfy gameplay. Nice, fun, comfy stream. Nothing crazy. Starting as one of the strongest countries, so nothing to worry about. No stress. I like it. But if there's any path you can go down, I'm thinking it's time to form the Celtic Union. So, oh, look, there we go. We can already annex Drummond. Surely. I think that's what that is leading towards. And look at all the Scottish pops you can get. I don't know what Datiach are. Those could be those could be the Gaelic Boers. Datiach. It sounds like a Gaelic word. Oh, we have to go to war with it. Oh my god. That's crazy. We have to go to war with them. They will not accept annexation. My forces are split. I'm too busy fighting a war. Oh, I have a 3-3 general. Well, that's nice. I'm too busy fighting a war against the Arbota Empire. Scottish Boers, imagine. We also get Afro-Brazilians. I mean Afro-Scottish. We're also Brazil. Scotland takes a lot of, places in the world. Russia put me down to cordial, which isn't the worst thing that they could do. The localization, the Xhosa localization. In the Xhosa language, they actually use an exclamation mark to mean one of the clicks they have in the language. So it's localized, they've done it. Absolute mad lads. Is it just me, or are there some strange blue borders that I can't see in there because there was some weird pathing? Hold on a minute. Dutch liberation of Dano-Norwegian Ostfriesland. So this tiny port that for some reason Denmark owns, and now the Netherlands is going after them for it. What do we think of this? I think it's time to use our navy. You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it. Who does that put me at war with? Anyone crazy? Some of the Dutch spherelings that they have within Germany. You know what? I have a fat navy. I can do something like this. I can just do this. I will need to build a few transports. Fucking Edward Codrington. Oh, they pussied out. They made it. They made it into the port. So, Sweden is invading the Hanseatic League there, separately from all this. Arborta Empire accepts annex. Lovely. Thank you. Wait, oh my god, no way, that fucking Russia joined that. When? Russia joined. The Netherlands were their allies. Okay, that puts me at war with Russia. Now, can I call in? Oh my god, yes, Sweden joins, and you know what that means? We've got a big war against Russia, but Sweden joins it, and Russia will no longer be able to sphere Sweden. That's how you do it. I wasn't expecting Russia to be in that, but yeah, Russia is kind of wrecking the Danish fleet. Let's send a squadron to help them out, shall we? Sorry, just adding an admiral. Don't worry. I mean, their admiral's good enough. They didn't need mine. Denmark better be grateful for what I'm doing to them, you know, doing for them. Even though they will not form they refuse to form an alliance normally because I own one of their cores. But when desperate times come and I help them like this, they will show some appreciation, actually. Alright, so Sweden's walking into Russia, which does have 60 brigades, roughly. I mean, yeah, it might look okay now, but I don't know. What's the Russian capital? Great question. Where would it be? It's Novgorod, hence Novgorod formed Russia because they're a merchant republic. There you go. So yes, I'm just blockading the Netherlands, and maybe we'll blockade Russia as well. Theoretically, Sweden should be able to handle that. We've got quite a few things to deal with now. We've got a South African war. I'm going to transport some troops to fight in Russia. Should I? Yeah, I'm not going to open a front for the Netherlands, so I'm just going to... I'll go to Russia. Thank you so much, Douglas MacArthur, for the 27 months. I got a super chat of Huff earlier from one of the Huffers of Copium. And I think I might have forgotten to thank them for it. Wait. Thank you, Stalker. That was a while ago for 400 Huff. I might have missed that. And I don't know what Glory Hammer is. So you're referring to something there. Yeah, sorry about that. Huff and Copium after that, aren't you? Prussia is back? What do you mean? Oh, wait. Whoa. I don't know what you mean by Prussia is back, but something else here just happened on the map. Hungary, Poland. Hungary, Poland. What the fuck? Polish, Ashkenazi, Hungarian. I think there's not, the Polish and Hungarians don't have that much in common, but there's something else there that might be the common denominator that's linking them together here. Hey Spud, who do you mean in Marvel Rivals? Sorry, I don't play that. And it just sort of graphed the two flags together. Oh my god. How goes the English Civil War? Well, looks pretty balanced. Wales has intervened against Westminster, though. Wow. The Welsh are making crazy moves. It's a separate war? Are they going after some cores? What have they got? Where's this? Cymru War for Southwest England. Go on, lads. Yes. Have some more subsidies. Oh, the Dutch started a naval battle. Ah. It looks like, I mean, what are the brigade counts? So Westminster 20, but there might be unreinforced in England 8. So Westminster is quite strong. Now I definitely am interested. Where's that decision? Fund England. Give supplies to the English. I need to be at peace. Ah, fuck. And of course, like the Westminster thing is supposedly a puppet of the Netherlands, and I'm at war with the Netherlands right now. You know, I'm going straight to the source, and I'm blockading the Netherlands. You'd think that I would be able to sort of... I basically am helping the Northern English people in Wales now by attacking the proxy lord of... you know what I mean? Maybe there should... I don't think there should be an at-peace modifier for that decision, in my opinion, if anyone cares what my opinion is on that. I don't think there should be an at-peace. There's going to be some Russian hordes coming over here, so I'm going to go and help the Swedes. Okay, maybe people watching in the chat care about my opinion on that, but maybe if any... I'm kind of thinking more about mod developers. Would they do anything about it? And we just absolutely dunked on the Dutch Navy. Absolutely fucking killed it. Big W. Would any of the mod developers even be watching right now? I know they might have watched... I think... Yeah, I know they watched my first stream as the Pirates, but would they still be watching? And would they care enough about such a minor thing to update that? Those are my questions. They attack. Russian. The devs left as soon as he roasted their Gallic. No. My dad is on the mod team. I'll let him know, Spud. Cheers. Let him know. After he takes a second away from beating you, just try and get in there and tell him about this. The Dutch have gone into the Jutland Peninsula. Now hold on a minute. What if I were to just put some units... Wait, I don't have enough units. I can't do it. I mean, I can mobilize 52 fucking brigades. Remember, I forgot to check immediately when I did that decision. Took the reform that gave me the mob, but 52. But in single player, I really don't care for organizing mobilizations. Let's call in the Irish Free State and see what they do with this. They can send brigades. Oh, Wales and Westminster are kind of fighting each other. What's... Oh, wait. The English have peaced out. They're going to stay separate. The Civil War has peaced out. Okay. Now Westminster's just fighting Wales. No, come on, Wales. Come on, Wales. Come on, Wales. You can't lose. Sorry, I need to get... Oh, I forgot about this war. Ah, this fucking war. I think I'd be better with a 3-3 general up on Russia. I'm going to hold the Viborg choke point. Oh, yeah, they attacked me. They attacked me. Oh, shit. And they have a lot. Oh, God. I didn't put enough. Because I don't have enough transports at this point in the game. I need to take... Right, here we go. Right. I need to take an Indian stack back. That's what we need to do. Managing a world empire in Victoria 2, but in single player, so it's different. Challenging. I hope there are no random Dutch ships anywhere in the sea to stop me. Oh, okay, I've lost. They got killed. Right, hold that. Don't know if they're full. Oh my god, and those guys, what a disaster. You want shit to manage. Don't make me have to mobilise. Don't make me have to mobilise. So those guys just got pointlessly sacrificed, and we need mill access from Sweden so we can have less attrition. Fucking hell. Yeah, there's no chance. The Swedish army has fucked off to fucking... they've absolutely fucked off to this part of the world. The retirement of William Farquhar. Farquhar. How do you even say it? It's like Farquhar. Yeah. For the past 20 years, William Farquhar has served as Governor-General of Scottish East Indies, guiding in its wars against the Mataram Sultanate and expanding its influence to Bengkulu. A natural diplomat, this son of Aberdeen. Wow, what a guy. Proved adept at cultivating friendships with the Rajas, sultans and assorted chiefs of the region, and his departure has met with much sadness. As he boarded the ship to take him back to Glasgow, the Chinese community of Caledon presented him with a silver cup in gratitude for his service. Do we have such a thing? Oh yeah, this Caledon over here. The Chinese community here. Min and Yue Cantonese. His name will never be forgotten, right? Well, maybe that'll unlock up Cass's belly against the East. Can we get a salute in the chat though? No, I mean a channel member salute. What's that? What's that crap you're posting? I need channel member salutes. The emote. You know, the real one? Like, it's okay for all you non-members to post it, but I saw Brady, the channel member, post an 07. It's unacceptable. Thank you. But there we have it. We speared Sweden, one of our goals. They're actually just dying up in the north while the Russians are sieging fucking Norway. Do we have any chance of winning this without me mobilizing and microing all that? Only one channel member in that entire thing. Where's the channel members? Sometimes when I stream, it's a sea of green. It's a sea of channel members. Today, no one. What's going on? And it looks like, unfortunately, Wales got beaten. They got fucked. But if I can sphere them, they'll be able to use my industry to reinforce and maybe make a comeback. I need battle notifications on if I get attacked. If I get cheekily attacked by Russia, I need a big pop-up on the screen. Sorry, what's the localization of that general's name? It has... What the fuck is that? Do you see that? It's got like a symbol in his name. Rudolf Rosenfeld fucking something tard. Oh, what is going on? Irish army looking thick. Yeah, they just don't seem to have any transports to... Oh god, yeah, they can mobilize a lot. If I could just send the Irish... Wait, I can command their units. But can I put them onto transports? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the Irish came to fucking kill these people down here. They sent 2 of their transports to do that. Those are their only 2 transports. Jesus Christ. The Irish Free State sent everything here. And so did Sweden. They sent something too. This wasn't what I was asking for, guys. Oh, terrible. The clans have left me. I know, the super chat, the members. There's medicine. I think we're going to get ideological thought now. Is Throne of Lorraine okay now or still garbage? Well, I don't know. I never played it in this mythical past where it was allegedly garbage. I didn't ever know it was garbage, and I'm playing it for basically the second time. Not a question that I can answer. I'll give you a sea of green right now if you promise to read an email. I'll read an email, but I need more context than that. What email? What's it about? Is it yours? I don't know what you mean. Oh, there's Wales up to friendly. $50 subs, no cap. But you have to give me context on what you mean by an email. It's probably a trick question. Anyway, I'm going to doomstack and attack the Russians a little bit. Wales appears to have naval supremacy and they are occupying a lot more. Will the Westminsters accept peace prematurely? Now I have a stack on this transport if I fucking take it round. It's an email I sent you a few weeks ago asking for your advice and opinion on my startup idea for my own company related to content creators. Okay, I actually think I do remember that. Sorry for not replying. I don't really reply to emails regarding business and content creating stuff because I just see a sea of fucking, like, you know, War Thunder slop and Clash of Clans, whatever, fucking Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship slop. So I don't really, but if that's an earnest one, I really should reopen that. Anyway, we're going to go and get a quick wipe against some Russians, in good news. But, you know, subs incoming, but, I mean, I'm not going to read it, like, on stream right now or anything. I'm only giving you a vague promise. Holy shit, he actually did it. What the hell? What is going on? Wow, what? 50. I will read your email and I will invest in your massive content creator startup, okay? Anything you want. No, I will. This is going to be endless. The chat is absolutely spammed. People are getting memberships. It's all over the place. Wow, thank you. No, I really appreciate the 50 memberships though. And I hope that all those people enjoy them. I like a man of his word.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
But seriously though, I can't believe it. Just first thing I do in this campaign basically is get bogged down in a gigantic land war against Russia. Oops.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we? I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
When Wales gets this occupation, would the Westminsters accept peace? I don't know. I've enjoyed your content for a while, just not with your streams going myself, so it's the first one I've got. Okay, cool, thank you. Glad you could tune in. They're retreating to Sala, let's attack that.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
I bet he normally watches such hit series as Gran Colombia.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't
And more. Oh shit, they're attacking me. Duke of Wellington, 3 defense. That province actually borders that one, so the Russians will stop.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
People are getting memberships now who have never seen a membership in their life.
Sync, aren't we?
Who don't even know what it is. Just crazy. Alright, I would like the Russians to attack that Swedish... Oh my god, are they attacking me there? Uleaborg? No, but they're moving towards me. Right, let's see if I can help the Swedes. They've got a good general.
We're all out of sync, aren't we?
What's the war score on this bizarre escapade? +8 in our favour. And meanwhile, I'm completely forgetting about this thing down here. Oh wait, I want to relinquish command of the Irish units. There's nothing I can do with them. Give back. There you go. Take them back, Ireland. They're yours. Great new series, Spud. Really looking forward to the next episode. Cheers. Yeah, all the people who didn't get a gifted membership there must be feeling pretty bad.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
I just took medicine. I've got military access and I still take 10% attrition here. Disastrous. Someone asking there, what do you think the future of Victoria? Is it so ogre or is there hope? What do you mean? Like the future of the franchise? The future of this game? The future of Victoria 2 is bright because it's got a healthy, fun community as it is, but we've also got OpenVic making progress, which will completely revitalise and be a great thing. I mean, the original video for OpenVic came out a long time ago. I don't post that many updates on the channel anymore, but it's still been going, and it's still very, very hopeful. And the Russians have just hit me there, and they're going to kill me. Yeah, they got a roll. Better roll.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
Vic 3 doesn't have much of a future. It's just kind of losing relevance every day and dying off. I mean, it's got its own... Victoria 3 has its own community that enjoys it and all, but
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
it just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. I don't see them being able to revitalise that in a big way, unless they completely make overhauls that I don't think they can.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
Another question about Project Caesar in the chat. You know, it's great. I'm looking forward to it. I don't have a video or a stream about it lately. I sometimes read a dev diary. It's nice.
I think we're all out of sync.
Not to be negative, but isn't the dev team of OpenVic completely politically compromised? No hate, that's just what I heard. But you've heard some absolute fucking nonsense. Don't know what that means. The dev team of OpenVic is apolitical.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
People have all sorts of personal opinions on the team, but it's not a part of the project.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
So something tells me that we're out of sync. I don't know what it is, but there's just this voice in my head that's saying we're out of sync 50 times.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
Did someone just say there are boats on Laguna? Oh, they made that navigable lakes,
We're all out of sync.
or just one in this case. And they built fucking man wars. Okay. Maybe you can build a canal in St. Petersburg eventually.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
Hey Spud, what's the difference between OpenVic and Project Alice? Oh god. Well, that's a big kettle of fish. The latter one is something that I'm really not interested in at all. It's not very good. It doesn't... It diverges from Victoria 2 in many ways. It's out. It's kind of... Eh.
I think we're all out of sync.
Kettle of fish. What? It's a saying. Like, this is what I can't even explain. I can't even get onto explaining the topics people are asking me about without fucking explaining the idioms I'm using.
I think we're all out
The
of
Russian
sync,
offensive into the northern fucking mountains of Norway is going well for them. Where there is, in fact, a baby boom. All over Denmark, Norway. But I appear to have beaten them around Finland, and we are going to push through into Novgorod, their capital. It seems the Welsh War ended in white peace, unfortunately.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
Shit! I've been not paying attention to this stupid war down here, and in the meantime, they've completely won back their land.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
Look, the thing about that other project is that there are also lots of disputes and past drama between these things as well, and I really don't want to get into it.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
And if people had heard slander and stuff, it probably came from against Open Vic. People were talking about their politically censored or whatever other shit. It probably came from them. Fucking shit.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
And in the meantime, as I'm trying to fucking fight a horrible death war against the Russian Empire, which I'm about to occupy the capital, what am I even doing in this war? What do I want to take? What's going on? What am I doing? Any good colonies I can grab from the Netherlands? What is Friesland? Afrikaansen? What? So there's a Friesland, a Frieslandic, Flemish, no, Friesland. What is it called? This bit of the Netherlands, Friesland, Frieslandish colony in West Africa, which has actually somehow become like 68% of their culture. Afro-Frisians there too. And it's a puppet of the Netherlands. Crazy. These are the actual Boers, these are the Dutch. Navarra also owns a port there.
I think we're all out of sync, aren't we? I think we're all out of sync, aren't we?
But what could I take off the Netherlands? Let's browse. Let's go shopping. Place in the sun. They don't have that much. Ceylon. Ooh, bit of India. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Travancore. Let's get into some Travancore. I will take that, thank you very much.
We're all out of sync, aren't we?
Transports. Go and occupy it for the ticker they're willing to accept. There's a Russian stat coming down here. My guys are attritioned and a bit damaged. But I'm taking Ceylon as well. Anything I could take on Russia? I don't really think so. I don't know if Sweden would take anything. It's up to them to add it. I don't know. My soldier pops are looking a little bit worse for wear this time of year. Maybe I should do some encouragement of them soon. So we got the Russian capital, but that doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of things. What, is there stuff we can release? Karelia? Anything I do release will just be decked on by Russia to retake it, you know? Kamchatka. All of this is colonies. Well, they have a lot of colonies. How much is fucking liberate country Kamchatka? 37 war score. But that means like really beating Russia. You know, this was mainly a war against the Netherlands. They decked to take their core that Denmark owns. They're failing. I'm taking 2 colonies from the Netherlands. Shall we call it a day? So that we can move on from this weird getting bogged down in a land war in Russia, of all things, and actually move on with our lives. What do you think, the people of Scotland, the voters, what do you think? Ulster, 1.6% soldiers. Central Scotland, 1.3%. Yeah, we can get a lot more later. What are your thoughts on the war? We're already kind of diverging from our goals. We've got a foothold in India, but I'm not sure if I want to actually reconquer Skiroo, if there's going to be different paths we can take. Seems like a waste of time and infamy to take stuff. I'm gaining Ceylon and Travancore in India out of this. It's a win. It's a win. Oh, Bali is my puppet. Didn't even notice originally. Prophylaxis against malaria. When I get min life rating minus 5% from medicine, I might be able to colonize a bit of Australia. Keep that in mind. What's the chance of me getting that? 5% is actually the highest percentage I have to get anything right now. That'll be great. So yeah, I'll just peace out on that. None of the AI have added anything on my allies, so that'll do. Land war in Russia over. Get the fucking war with Drummond over soon as well. And that's that over, so we can do stuff. We've just annexed this. Port Blyan, Newcastle, Kendal, Grimsby. Rename Ruva-Ur. I mean, what do we rename there? So let's colonize Kirkwood. What exactly do we rename? We can get rid of some of those Kosa names with the exclamation marks and rename them to Scottish names. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Ah, yes. Let's get rid of those clicks and those exclamation marks. Yeah. But wait, I just need to look up what Ruva means. New something. What's Ruva? Ruva is part of a place name somewhere in Scotland, that's all. Just a place name. And I can do the give supplies to England now. You know what? I'm going to do it. For 7,000, that is fuck all. They're getting nothing. I'm going to give them $350 billion of aid. I'm sphering ancient Egypt, Coptic Egypt. And we're going to see if we can maybe give them the Suez and build it later. I swear Poland, Hungary lost a bit of Hungary. Yeah, they've lost Transylvania. They definitely did lose that. And they have hefty cores on other stuff. They've got cores in all of Transylvania. And then some more stuff in Germany, Prussia, Lithuania. Doesn't Venice own the Suez land? Yeah. Currently occupied by French Empire. Serbia just did something. France and Venice at war. Genoa is conquering Corsica and Sardinia. French liberation of the Occitan province. Okay. Genoa lost the pirate war. The pirates are independent and getting a lot of immigration. But, you know, we can't really do much with the pirates this playthrough. They'll just be there, sort of, not doing anything. Puppet them for shits and giggles. Intriguing idea. Puppeting the pirates. Not bad. We now have a border with the French East India Company. Anyway, now that I've sphered Sweden, what do I technically need to technically form technical Scandinavia? Just nationalism and imperialism. And we can form a puppet Scandinavia, which I might do or might not do. I'm generally against it, but sometimes you just think of the LARP and the map formations. Won't they just get GP and you lose them? That is one of the concerns about doing that, indeed. What happened to the Hansa? Oh, they died. They fucking died. There you go. The Hanseatic League disbanded and disappeared and fucking died. They've just been reduced to Lübeck, Hanseatic city. Would Scandi get your islands? Great question. They would get Iceland and Greenland, at least, yes. Which are proud Scottish colonies right now. So I think the only new decisions that have come up are, you know, some interesting, just expanding in South Africa decisions, annexing some uncolonized land there. Otherwise, it's still the same as it's been before. After ideological thought, I'm able to do something. I can't remember which one it was. It's centralized Northern Ireland, which might lead me towards something like annexing Ireland, getting Irish accepted. Maybe that leads towards the Celtic Union, but what else is going on? The Ottoman Empire is fucking dying to rebels. Venice is being killed by France, of course we know that, but I don't know what that will actually lead to. War with England? Well, that's a good idea. Just war with England, just expand. There are Scottish pops even in the bordering states in Hull. you know, straight up attacking England sounds pretty fun. But the reason I would hold off on them is because, well, you'd think, well, you know, there's got to be some decisions or something to do later with them. And I maybe would hesitate to just straight up map paint and annex them. But attacking them is also an intriguing idea that is perhaps worth doing. What I would love to do is get a treaty port against the Buyeo Empire, but I don't think there's actually a way to do that. Army reorganization. We'll be looking to make some comfy 30k stacks this game. We have one already. End of the Ottoman dynasty, they become Turkey. I'm pretty sure that's what they became in the last one as well. But we've also got big Greek rebels and nationalists here too. So I think we're going to see some independent countries. Maybe a Greece is going to pop. You know what? Since we're kind of comfortably sitting here, I'm going to treat you to a speed 3. Consider yourselves lucky. We've got a naval base in Reykjavik already. Don't need to upgrade that. What I'm really waiting for is the colonization life rating thing. I'd love to get Australia. Okay, so my army is completely being held up and propped up by colonial troops. Just utterly. I barely have a soldier pop base at home. But I'm trying to get a national focus in there. I wonder if the ideological thought will give me a third national focus. I don't think it will. I don't think I have enough accepted pops for that. I doubt it. I'd love to get one though. Has the free war goal Indonesia popped yet? No, unless it's silently come through and I couldn't see it. No. No, I remember doing a parade. The Germany playthrough took Australia from Venice, got Germans in Australia, but when I released them, Venetian was only accepted. The reason for that is that all of Australia starts off with this tag, Dominion of Magellanica. And that tag, it's not a dynamic one, it's always a Venetian fucking Dominion core. Venice is basically sort of railroaded to get Australia and New Zealand. And yes, we got a third national focus, and I want to state South Africa with that because we've got so many accepted pops there right now. And we can centralise Northern Ireland. This decision apparently only does some little militancy and consciousness stuff, but I hope it opens up something else after. Let's see. Anything new? Centralised Northumbria with state and government. Ah. Okay. Shall we just pop state and... Oh, idealism first. Idealism, then state and government, and we can pop that. Don't know exactly what it's going to lead to, but... Like, these decisions are decisions that don't really do anything in and of themselves, but they unlock stuff for the future. I don't really have anything against that in modding, really, but since I'm going in blind right now, I would really like to know exactly what I get. Maybe if I read it, I would know. But I don't read decisions, so... But yeah, as for that Australian Dominion thing, there are workarounds and ways to make it dynamic. You know, these... Sometimes you see mods that have colonial events that go like reorganize Ghana, organize the Philippines, and that creates a colonial tag below your colonies, and that could do something with Australia, rather than it being scripted to be a Venetian Dominion. Is there any situation where you save up research points up to a year before major researches? Yeah. Getting a research point tech is very worth it. Saving up for a tech you really need, say you really need something for a decision like nationalism and imperialism to get some accepted pops, definitely do it. Gas attack is mandatory in multiplayer games, as well as machine guns. A lot of mods don't have machine guns being that strong anymore, so they're less of a priority, but military directionism for gas is a must. If you're a big naval power, it's worth saving up research points for some naval bases or navy upgrades. But I'm talking more multiplayer and all of those. Single player, who gives a fuck? Just research, go on, research what you want. I actually do need to research romanticism for some decision. I can either research romanticism or wait till 1845, and I think I'm probably going to wait till 1845 that time, to be honest. Anyway, can I go in on India again or something? Bengal and the Marathas are at war. Maybe a bit of Africa, but aren't there going to be some casus bellis I unlock? That's the question. I've been promised. I've been given vague promises of nice free casus bellis coming my way. I can annex this Irish colony in South Africa very cheaply right now, but don't you think I'll get an event for that probably? Yeah, I'm sitting on 0 infamy. I'm not doing much right now. Don't know what to expand against. I'm fine, you know. But you know, I enabled the decision in the options that put infamy reduction massive, so there's basically no infamy in the game. Bengal and India thingy pieced out, so you know what? Let's go in on Bengal. Fuck it. 37 brigades? I can handle that. Is that a Christian Egypt? Yeah, that's a Coptic Egypt. Yeah. An Abyssinian alliance. Wow. But there is a normal Egypt somewhere. The tag exists. A Misri. We saw it form somewhere. Doesn't it have cores? Al-Misr. Yeah, we saw that form in the pirate run. And Kemet here is Coptic. It's got a cross on its flag after all. Metoikos, probably Greek people. They also have accepted. Bengali Orissa is the only one I can take with that. Well, fuck it, I will take it anyway. Look at that though. Katak has its own unique terrain type. Supply limit 6. Movement 105. Terrain Katak. Alright, well, let's go in on Bengal for that. Let's just take that. Maybe the reason so much of India appears to be just locked and I can't add it is precisely because there's a proper casus belli that unlocks later. Also, look at Venice cheekily owning Fort William. Maybe they should rename that to Fort Guillaume or something. So, is it only Katak or do cities have a unique terrain? In this mod, throughout the world, there's cities that have unique artwork, and perhaps this is just an oversight or a glitch where they've made the artwork a terrain type. But I don't think there's anything else. For example, look over here, you got Nouvelle Paris in Arcadia has a picture of New York. Edinburgh, that's a beautiful old painting of Edinburgh. Glasgow's there. No Aberdeen. Belfast. Of course, they are all vanilla paintings and stuff. And we got Kemet in the sphere. So I put Kemet in the sphere, and then I want to try and maybe go to war with Venice to return the cores of Suez, and then I'll build Suez. In another case, though, we have got Venice dying to rebels. We've got Naples as a French puppet. We've got a massive Bulgaria that's gone independent. We've got Macedonia. Fucking Macedonia with the old flag. And Athens is still there. And Albania. Turkey falling apart. Tibet became the war leader. What's that all about? Wait. Hold on a minute. Ethiopia, Abyssinia is going to war against Venice for the Moluccas. What? Where are they? Ethiopian colonial conquest of Venetian Moluccas. Oh, it's this. Because Abyssinia has ports in the East Indies for some reason. Could I join this one and then use this to take Suez? How many ships does Venice have? Who else joined? Milan, Modena, Papal States, San Marco. 16 ships. You know what? Fuck it. Let's send the Great Fleet out, blockade them, and let's do this. Let's call Kemet in. They can't. They're already in it because they're allied themselves with Ethiopia. Crazy. Venice already surrendering. Pathetic. Do I really want to attack Bengal there? No, I don't. Because I have enough war score theoretically to take the shit. It's just because Tibet joined and became the war leader. Greater Juz game when? Where is that anyway? Where is Greater Juz? Oh, it's over here. Alright. Any cores? Oh, yeah, lots of cores. Great Kazakhstan here. Greater Juz is just another name for Kazakhstan. At some point when there's a war between Russia and Kazakhstan, Kazakhstan's going to rename itself to Greater Juz and they're going to pull a Kiev on us and make us all call on that. Clip that because it's going to happen. Okay, I'm making a full geopolitical prediction. I've seen the signs. I'm looking at the negotiations going on. I know what's happening next. Okay, now, so free allied cores. Kemet, Ketiu, Mafkat, 6 war score, boom. I became war leader. You know what? I've got free reign on Venice. Oh shit, Venice is fucking colonizing. No, 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 no. I'm taking this now. This is going to be mine. I'm going to grab this one. Canareggio. Please. 2 war score. You know what? I'm going to add it all. Castello. I'm taking all of Australia. Terra Australia, that's that one. Fuck you, Venice. I'm taking them all. Fuck it. What's the other one called again? Castello. Venetian Castello. Boom. Don't know if we quite have the war score at the moment. British Pan-Nationalists. Oh god. Don't forget New Zealand. You know what? I think I will forget New Zealand. Just, they've already taken all of that, and it's a state in the bottom island. I'm not going to bother. That shit is very much scripted to be Venetian. Even more scripted than Australia is. How do I get the war score though? I think I have to go and occupy. Bengal attacked. Bengal attacked. What the fuck? What is Bengal doing? They attacked because I'm sitting on the ticket of Orissa and they know that the only way to win is to attack me. Smart AI. Where's my actual good general? Alpin Wilson. Yeah, you go to Katak and then I'll attack. Oh, that's the life rating. Can I colonize? Yes. Boom, we're colonizing the entirety of Western Australia. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. That's what we failed to do in the pirate run. There we go. So now I farm battle war score. And then we beat Bengal and Tibet. Oh, that's that. Okay, good. I wanted to free up that army to go and occupy the colonies I'm taking from Venice here. Great things are happening. We have got... wait, they're accepting peace. They're offering everything now. Kenamafka, acquire Venetian Carnego, Terra Australia, blah blah blah. Okay, never mind. As I was saying, we've got land in 3 corners of India and we're piercing inward from 3 corners. But now look at that. Oh yes, beautiful. Venice is not getting Australia this time. It's mine. I'm colonising that coast now because I border it. How about free press? Now, Kemet, our Egyptian sphereling, now owns what will in the future be the Suez Canal. We got them their cores back. Oops, West Java, that's going to be a lot of pops. About 400,000, 40,000 even, 40,000. Can you colonise southeastern Australia? No. I don't have any ports near enough to it and I don't border it yet, but I will be able to after this one. Oh, can I get a salute in the chat? Now, after Nevar's generous gifting of 50 memberships, there should be some more members in the chat now. Although I only see him himself as the only member currently in the chat. But I would like some salutes for the death of the Duke of Wellington, Arthur Wellesley, who, for some reason, is a Scottish general in 1840, but he's now dead. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. Hello, Ladoche. That's more like it. Can Scotland become the UK like a decision? Yes. There may be some alternate paths, though. And you know what? I don't think I want to form Britannia. I think I want to do something different if there is an option. This one here, Transgoritz, is already a state in my country. With a winery. Does Scotland rule the waves? Oh yes, thank you for fucking reminding me. My navy is sitting in Venice taking attrition. Cheers. Thank you. Very well-timed question. My truce is up with the Maratha Confederation, but again, I really want to see if there's a special casus belli. The Carlani Empire has formed and annexed everything, which makes them easier to expand into now. And Abyssinia. You know what? Abyssinia, you helped me get the Suez Canal and Orissa, no, and Venice's shit. So I'm going to make Abyssinia my next big fucking sphere. They're going to be a friend. What was the very first country you played in Vicky 2? Do you remember? I think it was Belgium, technically the first. I think it was Belgium. I honestly think I opened the tutorial first. And then doing a bit of the tutorial, I then played Belgium. Or maybe Prussia, but I just remember that those first glances at it back in 2011 when I first got it. Check some of your culture text. Ah. Well, I was going to do state and government next anyway. And state and government normally has that sort of shit. Oops, didn't mean to open the newspaper. Sorry everyone. Didn't mean for you to have to see that. Punch? Okay, very generic event. Do you do text based on importance or how do you do it? 2011 and you still play it, how have you not gone insane? By getting into multiplayer at a certain point. You can't play this game for 10 years in single player and still enjoy it. Either I stream single player or I play multiplayer. You know, that's how I get stuff out of it nowadays. State and Gov now. Well, just to choose the technologies you do as a basic explanation for new players to Vic 2, you kind of have to learn the game and pick. I mean, the way I pick researchers is based on knowing the game and knowing what I need for my country at any given time. But there is also a general set of texts which are the best overall, like medicine, like ideological thought, like idealism. Obviously you have your military text industry, but and it is situational on the country, on a country by country basis. Does Abyssinia still own Singapore? Yes, they do. Abyssinia is a crazy trading empire in this. But why is there capital in Yemen? Oh my god, what? It is? Oh. Well. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, you're mistaken, my friend. You're mistaken. That's a puppet. That's actually a puppet. Yemen is a puppet of theirs. Ah. Arabia. It's like the Arab puppet of Abyssinia. Ah. You're mistaken. Anyway, I will never be releasing Australia because it's a Venetian tag puppet. So it will remain colonies and probably later states, the whole game. Boom. And now we get this region down here. Very nice. Proper map painting. But yeah, actual capital is there. They have a puppet. This mod is wacky. I love funky mods like this. Yeah, me too. I like it. I like shit that has weird little puppets that represent different regions of their empire. I like this sort of thing. As I say, this is how I still get enjoyment out of Vic 2 after like 10 years of playing it. 12, 13, 14, however fucking long it actually is. I wouldn't be able to bear playing vanilla, so... Yeah, EU4 people probably have similar things to say about the likes of Anne Benar and all these things. Oh fuck, what's this? It's Russia straight up decking on Sweden, calling in the Netherlands in Teutonic order. Oh, Russia's down to only 32 brigades now though. Okay, well, you know what? I don't want to let Russia get their fucking cores off of Sweden. They're not that strong now and they cannot mobilize, so I'm doing this, folks. We're going in. We're setting up the blockade on the Netherlands again. And I'm gonna become war leader, hopefully. Yes, and call in Denmark. No, I can't. They have a truce for 2 more years. Okay. How does Denmark have a 2-year truce with Russia? Did Russia fucking truce break? But they called in the Netherlands. That doesn't make any fucking sense, guys. What happened there? They called in the Netherlands. Netherlands and Denmark still truce for 5 years. The main truce of that war still lasts 2 more years. Somehow... Yeah, Russia must have just truce broken. But then how did... Maybe they didn't have a truce with Sweden somehow? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I can't even call in the Irish. Not that they would do anything anyway. Well, they have 7 transports now. Maybe they would. Anyway. It's fine, I can handle this myself. Alpin Williamson, whatever your name is. I've got to really link up with the Swedish army. Okay, speed to it. Oh, Russia has a bit of a fleet now. Cute. I'm just going to land my army wherever the fuck... Oh, let's trap some Teutonic Knights on an island. Let's trap them there. Yeah, keep a ship. They're stuck forever. The Russians are also cheekily trying to keep Sweden stuck on the Åland Islands. Hey Spud, what's your favourite Total War? I will always have the biggest soft spot for Empire. But that's because I played it a long time ago, and it was when I was first getting into strategy games on the PC. I know it's probably technically not the best for many reasons, AI, all sorts of shit, but it'll always just be my soft spot, Empire. When people play Total War multiplayer for battling each other, they tend not to play Empire. They play Medieval 2 and Napoleon, Shogun even, I think. But, I mean, it's Empire. It's like my first ever, well, not first ever, but kind of my first ever grandish strategy game. And I specifically sought it out because I was really interested in the time period, and I was also getting into Napoleonic fucking wars in Mount and Blade. Really interested in all of that at the time. So, Empire. Hey Spud, what mod you playing? Check the title. Teutonic Knights got their cores from Sweden. What do you mean? I mean, did Sweden have more land around here? Because I've kind of forgotten if they did. Ducal Prussia. Latvia. Empire had a better campaign than Napoleon. Yeah, maybe. I think maybe Napoleon technically better with his battles and everything, but the Empire campaign just being more worldwide and grand, absolutely. It's buggy as hell, but I love the setting with overseas colonies. Just wish they added more of the world. I don't really have a complaint about them adding more of the world. Having the Americas, India and Europe is enough, plus having the other places as wee trading ports was nice. I think that aspect of it made sense, especially since you know, African colonization, the scramble for Africa hadn't happened yet, and you basically just had some ports on the coastlines. Anyway. Okay, I'm ready to just transport in and do what I can to help the Swedes. Best way to support an AI ally is to just see where they do a battle and try and land in the province instantly, unless they run around there like retards and try to start sieging fucking Karelia. Then you're on your own. And that's exactly what they're doing. Oh god, AI. Oh god, why? Why did you do this? They had Riga, did they? I wonder how the Teutonics got that. There wasn't a war. The Russians are coming down here to siege this. I got an alliance with the French Empire. Oh. Would you like to get called in against the Netherlands? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, come on then. Oh fuck, Westminster and England are at war again. 18 brigades, 21 brigades, kind of balanced. I'd love to see that just end in a white peace. Just, you know, keep them fighting each other forever. It really is North FC versus South FC. Oh, for fuck's sake, France. I call you in against the Netherlands and you're about to just fucking die? The Netherlands actually has a fair shout at beating them. What a state. The Dutch army that was sieging Denmark before in the First War, Is it still stuck there? Is that army? I swear to God. You play, like I say, you play this game for 13 years, you still see the most ridiculous shit you've ever seen ran at some points, you know. Just out of nowhere. Oh, Sweden, where are you going? Where are you going, Sweden? I just want the Russians to attack me in a big plains battle, or a forest battle, I mean, and just win that. Sweden, why are you going around them? It's what the AI always does. The Great Britain. This looks like an event from the base game in Vic 2. But this mod, actually, I read it in that Reddit post by Jupiter. This mod is based on GFM, so it's probably just a GFM event. I think the Russians will probably just attack me in this forest. If I'm the AI, I think I'm doing that. Or they go back and attack Sweden. I'd prefer the latter. Right, hold on a sec. Let me just stop you right there while I colonize more of Australia. That's beautiful. It's a shame that they're going to have Italian/Venetian names forever. Okay, they're attacking Sweden. Let's snake around the coastline and help the Swedes. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Sweden accepts Finnish, by the way. They got Finnish accepted. Russian just has Russian and Cossack. Where are the Cossack pops? Just a little sliver of them down by the Don. Sweden accepts Finnish, so they would have some accepted pops even into Ingria and Karelia if they wanted to do that. Are we following up? Are we following up Sweden? I am, anyway. I'd really like to actually kill the Russian army, so I would like to follow up, even if I'm on my own. Oh, fuck, they got away. Just stay there, just stay there. Oh, they're attacking. Whoa, 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 whoa. Attrition, attrition. And how's the French front going? Ah, great. The rebels have sieged Paris, so it's over. Westminster War, pretty much a stalemate. The Isle of Man, they have Welsh as their culture, which is probably just sort of a simplification of Manx. So, any super chats? Any super chat? A crumb of super chatting. I know we got that massive gifted membership, but that doesn't mean the super chat tax still doesn't apply to everyone else. It's actually quite annoying that I have to put up with Australia having all these fucking names. Nova Padova, Bello Figo, Cavo Zaccherina, Nova Vicenza. Fuck off, you know. Lithuania also at war.
Encircled.
No super chat for you.
Thank you, Foxact. I appreciate that. Where are the Russians going? They're going to Kuopio. They're about to attack. But Lithuania is at war as well. Is that separate? Second Lithuanian liberation of Baltic Ostpreußen. So Lithuania attacked the Teutonic Order, and I've got their army trapped in Ussel.
Navy encircled.
I hate my job.
Thank you, Culture Founder. If you don't mind me asking, what is your job? And why do you hate it so much? So the war score is at minus 10%. What would I even like to take out of this? Paralegal. Oh. Are you not living the dream as a high-flying lawyer? Well, maybe you will be after a few years of paralegal. I'm helping bad people and abusing the laws. Okay, they're attacking fucking Viborg. Okay. Right, Alpin. 3rd of November. I will instantly transport my men into that battle as soon as it begins. That's how we do it. It's not even that hard, it's just evil what I'm doing. You're defending, drug dealers, and you're defending the absolute scum of the earth as a lawyer. But that's just how the law is, You work in a defense lawyer's office, you end up defending horrible people, drug dealers and shit. And then you think, okay, enough of this, I'm going to become a prosecutor and join the state. And then you start prosecuting people, and all you're doing is prosecuting innocent people. That's just how it is. You're going to hate it either way. You're going to become a British lawyer and start fucking persecuting people for tweets. You can't, Anyway, my ships are dying trying to blockade Russia in the fucking Baltic here. I think some of my ships died through attrition. Yeah, at least the chat is the sea of green that I like to see now, even if it is mostly MK Ultra Thunder. The chat is a sea of green. That's the dream. The non-members were here earlier, given their 07s, but they've all left because they can't handle staying for a while. Only the best and brightest have stayed this long. What am I doing? Maybe this time we actually fucking released Kamchatka, because Russia doesn't have much of an army left and they're also fighting Lithuania. So we can just siege them now for a while. Now we're going to fucking release Kamchatka. That's it. Had enough of your shit, Russia. Don't attack Sweden again. Maybe Sweden will add a war goal. I'd really love to see them do that. As for the Netherlands aspect of this war, France can't even fucking beat the Netherlands. They're actually going to lose. With half the Dutch army stuck in fucking Denmark as well. France is fuck all. Lorraine should deck on them and become the heir to the Throne of Lorraine. That's what they should do. And that's it, we have officially painted the map of Australia apart from the internal bit that we get later. And we have a sphere Abyssinia. We'll just open the diplomat mode of this country. We just have our fingers in every pie apart from North America. Forget that. What do we have on the Jesuit order? We have... Why do I have a blue thingy on the diplomat mode? Oh, an alliance. And they're dying to the Incas. That's nice. Okay. I had an alliance with them. Lorraine is pretty fun to play. Well, I'm sure a lot of countries in this mod are fun to play, and maybe I will play them sometime. But maybe after the Scotland playthrough we come back to maybe Fanfork next? I don't know. And then we come back, we freshen things up a bit. I'd like to get some more multiplayer, but I'm waiting for the Shark Discord to host another wacky Friday fun mod session, which I think they will in a week or two. Because remember, throughout 2020 and 21, the chill server used to host these one-off things with funny mods. We used to do that all the time. Remember? And they're kind of thinking about bringing that back. Oh shit, wait, I need a ship in there. I need a ship there right now. They're going to cross fucking straight into Sweden. Whoa, 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 whoa. The one's stuck in Denmark. Stop, fucking stop. Stop, good. Stuck in Denmark. I did see an update for Fanfork. Do you know what they've been updating lately? What have they actually done lately? Any new countries got buffed up? Is it too late to get into Vic2MP if I'm new? Not at all. You can still get into it, but I'm not gonna fucking lie to you and say that it's a promised land of amazing times. The North FC is beating Westminster. Is that good news or bad news? I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know. Now where were we? Just sneeding down Russia. Right, let's add the war goal. Liberate Kamchatka. Oh, we are about to be able to do some things with decisions. Liberate country, Kamchatka, 37. Not going to be a ticker. Centralized control in Kirkwood. Right, watch the map painting. That's the map now. The Zulus are invading Hibernia. There's an emergency. Kirkwood. And Delahaye. And Greenlaw. Oh, that's a lot. We got all 4 of those provinces. In Lumsden. Lumsden. And there are some Scottish settlers already in there. And it's a state. It begins as a state. We need to protect the Hibernians from the Zulus. Like, they are fighting the Anglo-Zulu war there. They're fighting fucking Isla Wandana. They're fighting Rock's Drift. It's all happening there. And I didn't even notice. And let's see what decisions we can get, and then base our decision on what to get after that. We could do an industrial tech towards... Let's quickly grab this, get one towards the Suez Canal, and then we'll get a culture tech that gets us some new decisions after that. Here's the format though, Mel Gibson. Mainline videos on the channel, they're always probably going to be DoD for the foreseeable future. Main series, main channel. But I am always down to stream different mods. I will stream mods. So any new mods we play on a Friday for 2 General, I will stream that. Fanfork is working on Southeast Asia plus Korea and Middle East. Okay, yes, maybe we could get a... We can maybe get a playthrough out of some of those countries. Would anyone really be interested in watching Southeast Asia? Southeast Asia is one of the most underused, least cared about regions in all of Victoria 2 in any mod. No one cares about it. No one's interested in forming a big map there. Never even gets a playable country in any mod in multiplayer. Johor, well, I mean, look, they might be interesting in a certain way, but they have like 30k pops. There's only so much you can ever do with that. Is DoD that much better for narratives? Yes, it is. It is much better. Interesting things and stories can happen in vanilla, but DoD just has them all over the place. We're going to look at Johor here, called Pahang, 181k. A lot of accepted pops actually. A lot of Southern Chinese accepted pops. Now, would you look at that? We're pacing out of the war. They're accepting Kamchatka. Beautiful. Oh, we're getting some decisions. They accepted Kamchatka. You'll love to see it. So, are you ready to go and look at Kamchatka? Who's ready to go and pan the map around to see what monster we've created over there? Are you ready to see what we've done? Are you ready, chat? Who wants to see it? You're just reacting to Hungary, Poland for the first time? That's old news. Alright, let's see. What have we done? Oh my god, it's actually fucked. It's fucked because it got that province. And it's 17k pops. Well, you know what? That might not seem like a lot on paper or in practice. But 17,000 pops is 17,000 reasons to give them their freedom. Am I right? This could be the worst thing we've ever created. Why do they have cores here in Mongolia? Maybe we should liberate their other cores. Rightfully. Right, next stop is Yakutia. Or Siberian Republic. I don't know, they're all shite. Yakutia. Does it have core? It has more cores, maybe it'll colonize it. Well, anyway, we pieced out of the war, so we have access to new decisions though. That's where the real interesting shit is. We got a lot of stuff. Van Diemen's Land. I feel like this is a vanilla GFM. This. If Scotland happens to get what is meant to be a Venetian colony in this mod. Are you sure they're feared, not just doomed? If Russia decks on them, I'll help. So we're going to get Tasmania, Van Diemen's Land. It's called Van Diemen's Land even now. And it's going to get plus 500% immigration. Go for it. Oh, we can do the reconquest of Skirur now. Oh, fuck. Centralised Northumbria. Oh. What did we get opened up next? Nothing. It appears to be nothing. Apart from forcibly remove our Turkish, but what? Out of all people, we only have a this. What the fuck? Why them? Why them specifically? Do you own provinces in the Med? No. I don't. Roads? No, that's fucking... I'm allied to Turkey. They're my only ally in the region. Well, I've got Egypt. Guys, the only thing we have access to doing right now is conquering Skirur. And I did originally say that was going to be one of my goals. And they're quite weak. It's kind of pointing in a direction, isn't it? I would have to prepare for that and maybe get a lot of my ships, a lot of troops back from fucking the east. It doesn't appear to me that this would prevent me from doing any other paths. Skirur hasn't really been useful as an ally or anything. I haven't seen them do anything, haven't needed them. What do you think? Well, what do you think? Shall we? Shall we do it as our last sort of thing for the stream, maybe? Not sure if this is in the mod, but for a while the Turks could take the decision to remove their own ports, leading to a Turkey with Turks only in Ankara. Well, there you go. That was a thing. I will be able to start the San Marco Suez Canal Company after the one tech I'm doing now, actually. And North FC is about to be victorious. I just wish that Wales could have gotten more. Oh yeah, the Hibernia War. How's that going? Oh god. Will I have time to intervene? Oh shite. Hibernia bros. Can I get to friendly in time to prevent them annexing? I think I can do it. I think we can save our Irish brethren. Annex, but they really are trying to annex the whole place. Zulu. Maybe Zulu is a great place. Oh, they're not even Zulus in this. They're Nguni. Oh. Turkey's calling me against Bulgaria? Fuck off. No thanks. Balkan, Scotland will end its alliance with Abyssinia. Why? Why? I don't care. I'm not decking on Abyssinia just to add them to Sphere again. I'll just manually add them to Sphere again. Oh, wait. Casus Belli. Oh, wait. Colonial conquest. I had it against Abyssinia. I have it against Javan people. Colonial conquest. Okay, we can do that now. Like in Africa and the East Indies, it seems. Have you ever been to that town and seaport in South Ayrshire situated on the west coast of Ayrshire in Scotland, about 8 miles north of Ayr? I know exactly what you're talking about. I know where you're on about. Question is, does anyone else in chat know? Yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to save the Hibernians. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait. No, wait. I don't have the colonial casus belli on Zulu. I could have done a separate war so that I could actually take something out of it instead of doing a status quo war. Oh, and it's 1845, so we can do the Gallic societies. Let's do that. Doesn't do anything right now, but maybe it opens up something else. Let's see. Oh shit. Okay, we've got big options. We've got big options, ladies and gentlemen. We've got big options. We got red text here that suggests mutual exclusivity, everyone. Oh shit. Here we go. This is it. Now we're talking. Thing is though, Reconquest of Skira looks like it's not mutually exclusive. This decision was open before. It doesn't show any of that. I think we can still just do that. And then maybe next stream, in a day or two, we can then come back to this and form the map and choose what we're going to do. That sounds like a great plan. Now let's have a look in detail at what this is. So Gallic English bilingualism. We can integrate the Gallic populations of a north, and it could be a test for the eventual union. This one only just... wait. Oh. So these are two different ways of dealing with the Gallic Highland population. We accept them or we assimilate them. If we accept them, we can move towards forming the Celtic Union. If we assimilate them, we can move towards forming the United Kingdom. Thing is, have we not already been assimilating them the whole time? Because I think I saw some, and we have big assimilation boosts. We kind of have, and we kind of are. Helans. No, maybe not so much now. We have Greeks. Why have I been getting immigration? French? Turkoman. There's fucking 207 Turkoman men in Dundee, and they've opened kebab shops and takeaways. Many of which I've probably been to, actually. Make a save first. Well, I'm not at the point where I can do them. Have I been getting immigration? Oh, what the fuck? I'm getting immigration? I didn't even realise that the whole time. The fuck? Don't even have particularly good reforms. I don't even... Yeah, that's why I'm getting the decision. Out of all the people that have immigrated to me, these people are the ones that... All I have to do is lower my relations with Turkey. And then I can just, you know, Turkish oppression modifier added. 8 infamy, lose prestige. Turkish pops in my country removed by 65%. Not even that effective, not even that efficient. Immigration push. Wow. So what do I actually need for these two decisions though? Positivism or 1848. And that's for both of them. I haven't researched positivism, but I could do that next. England annexed Westminster. And they have now a total of 1.7 million pops. Now hear me out. What do I get between forming the United Kingdom or forming the Celtic Union? If I form the United Kingdom, I'm going to get English people, right? English. England has 1.7 million pops. If I form the Celtic Union, I'll get Irish. So I'll accept the Irish I already have in my country, who are a few 100,000. And it's crazy in this mod, actually. Ireland has more pops. Well, no they don't. But, well, it's close though. It's close. England is a depopulated wasteland. That's the point. And with the Celtic Union, I'll probably also get Welsh, maybe even Cornish, and perhaps some Bretons if I'm lucky. Bretons if we're feeling a bit spicy about our Celtic Union, you know. And there are some Scottish pops in England, in the 2 northern provinces we border, and Welsh. So completely in favour of doing the Celtic Union. I'm overwhelmingly in favour of doing that. We saw Britannia form by the AI in the previous game, in the pirate run. I've made my choice on the matter already. So increase opinion, we fucking intervene and kill the Zulus. It's just like the hit movie Zulu. Where's Michael Caine? Here he is. I am going to annex Skira though, separately, because I don't think that's mutually exclusive with anything. Just got to assimilate the English instead. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to do that because they will have their core. I don't think I can assimilate that many English, but yeah, absolutely. Unlike Zulu, you're coming at them with more numbers. Yeah, imagine if the British had actually outnumbered the Zulus. Is Yorkshire part of the Glorious Empire of Scotland? No, but it will be. Anyway, let's go and push here for cut KwaZulu down to size. Can I add on them? No, status quo war. Hibernia has more cores on them. Alright, go and go get some drug dealers off of their trials in culture. Good luck. We're going to form the Celtic Union, Arthur. But not on this stream, it's going to be in the next one. Which, I don't know when the next one will be, to be honest. It's either going to be Friday or Saturday, I don't know. Depends on my plans. Just, you know, keep an eye out for when the pop-up thingy pre-stream notification comes on. Wait, Zulus don't even exist in this. What am I on about? There are no Zulus, they are Nguni. Another kind of Bantu people, possibly? Or maybe not even Bantus, maybe the pre-Bantus. The Banters. Oh, look at that. Slave states. Terrible. This slave. They have slaves. We've got to stop them. Oh, we can state that. We have enough bureaucrats there. I'm gonna go and take Skirua, but I'm worried that the Russians are going to deck on me or Kamchatka or Sweden at some point during that time. I'm really disappointed by Kamchatka as a thing, as an entity. So maybe I won't care about them as much, but Sweden, A good ally. Maybe if I do form Scandinavia and they're a puppet, Russia can't deck on it. Or if they do, they're strong enough to fend for themselves. Because Denmark is in it. Alright, my West African ports here are going to be staging grounds for the invasion of Skirur. Good to see you, Oceania. Good to see you. Good to see your ramblings. Oh, I still get an immigration. Yes. I mean, why? Who can explain this? Maybe in OpenVic we will unleash the immigration modifier so people can actually look at it. People can actually look at their immigration attraction and actually try and play. Because it's a hidden modifier, I'm pretty sure. You don't know exactly what your immigration attraction is at any time. Why is there an Irish colony? They had to escape the famine or something, I don't know. How is OpenVic doing actually? Oh, pretty good. Pretty good, yeah. It's making progress, they're doing stuff. They're posting little snippets now and again. Russia's trying to sphere Kamchatka. Why wouldn't they ally me? Too many alliances. I'm too much of a whore. I have too many allies. Breaking news, the Bapedi have declared war on KwaZulu. Breaking. Breaking. That's all you ever see on Twitter. Breaking. It says breaking and it's a bit of news from like 3 days ago. Breaking doesn't really have any meaning anymore. It's just a bit of text you put there to show that you're trying to show some news. It's not breaking news, you're probably just copying it from someone else. It could be old news, and the breaking stays on it even if it's an old post, you see, like fucking 16 hours ago. It's not breaking anymore, is it? Remove the breaking. Did Hibernia just go bankrupt and come out of my sphere? Oh, they did. Where would you say it's on a theoretical timeline? I am privy to the info, Bacab. I just don't know how to make sense of it because I'm not a developer. I have access to the whole project. There's, you know, I'm just the YouTuber who's kind of associated with it and does some public relations. I really don't know, but you know, maybe we'll do another dev day. We did a dev day at the new year. It's February now. Maybe we can do one in April or something. I don't know. But it's very, very hard to say at what point they are in the project. I'm not even sure one of the developers could say either. They always struggle with that question. But it's going well. That's all I can say. Clearly making progress all the time. Can we be done with the Zulus? I think I need to unsiege New Ireland. Give it 3 to 4 years. I don't think it's going to need 3 to 4 more years now. I think it'll, you know, it won't take 3 to 4 years, basically. Fuck, I just gave up on an occupation because of a month tick. It's over. Positivism done in March 1847, which means I will get to take those decisions, you know, About 9 months before I could otherwise do it from 1848. Wait, no, what the fuck? Hey, whoa, 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 what? They fucking released it. They fucking annexed the Irish somehow, just there, but I freed them instantly. What the fuck? What was that? All that work, but you know, it did make the end result come quicker anyway, so. Well, I guess it's pretty much time for me to think about clicking the Annex Skirur button. I'm ready. Where shall we launch the landing? North or south or central? Got jungles up there, farmlands down there. It's all pretty open. I think we'll just walk into the southern farmlands. Dunkeld, Darrow Bay, Muriel, Wardlaw, Corrin, Selkirk. Places I know well. Places I know well. Skrennick Pops and Afro-Scottish. Demo Man from TF2's everywhere. You know what, absolutely, I think we are just ready to go. I will need some ships for a blockade, not too many. I won't have much supply. Reconquest of Skirur, let's hit it. This is going to be the main goal that we do in this stream, and we'll continue for more. Okay, that it does instantly deck. I thought it just got... For some reason it was in my head that it just got the cores, but obviously that does just deck the war. Unite Scotland and Skirur. With the cultural similarities, it might be a good idea to unite the two nations. I think we could write something better than that. So what does this say? 5 infamy. I will inherit the kingdom of Skirur. I will get... Oh, this changes the country. This is the Scotland maxing path. This might be a mutually exclusive path. But I don't have to take this. I can just own Skirur without taking that and form a Celtic Union. Oh, difficult. What should I do? But this is decisions we're going to make later. Let's first of all annihilate their navy. Focus on winning right now. Kill their navy. At least we got an alliance with Bulgaria, though. Alright, let's make landfall in the south. Let's occupy a shipyard, a port. This really is Scotland maxing, though, because the country's called the United Kinrick. If that really is Scots, or if it's from that fucking Wikipedia scam, I don't know. You need revolution, counter-revolution to form the Celtic Union? I don't know, the decision isn't available until after I take the decision regarding what I do with the Highlanders, the Gaelic. Right, we've managed to get an occupation. I will go and collect more men, and then we should be able to win. They're not attacking me. Get some Indians. Free defense. Karlstad, where the fuck is that? Oh, it's still in Sweden. Okay, if I move there, that triggers them to move and possibly start attacking me. Are they going to follow through and go all the way and attack me? But in terms of the United Kinrick, which is just, it adds Skyrenik as an accepted culture. How many pops does this country have? 900k, they're kind of shite. And half of them are Afro-Scottish, which wouldn't be counted as accepted there anyway. A very interesting map to form. I may form it in a test save to see what happens and see if there's further stuff and see if you can continue to form the Celtic Union after that. But looking at the amount of pops it has, I don't know. And who's getting immigration? Not them, but I was. Well, I'm not now, maybe because I'm at war. But I'm getting more immigration than this fucking Brazilian country. You might get a later decision to accept Afro-Scots. Who knows? But we have to come to terms with the history of slavery of the Afro-Scots, you know. But, you know, even then, that's nowhere near as many pops as you get from the Celtic Union or Britannia. The English and the Irish, respectively. Fucking... I got pop-upped. They didn't have a particularly good general. I should win this. Great victory, lads. Hooray for Stuart. Charles Stuart. Charles Stuart has just located the centre of Australia. I'm getting generic British events for Australia because I own it, and I'm basically the same tag as Britain. That's quite cute. Now we fan out and conquer this place. And I'm at war with them, and they are still in my sphere. If you have a sphereling, and then you have a decision to go to war with the sphereling, they stay in your sphere the whole time. If it's just an instant declaration through an event decision, they stay. There are other examples of that happening in mods. Can't think of any off the top of my head. The capital is Calumbra. Or, I don't know what city that's in real life. Which city is that in real life? Anyone know? It's got a portrait. That is a picture of some real life Brazilian city. Rio de Janeiro is... That looks like Rio de Janeiro with its hill, but I don't know if that is it. Fortaleza? Fortaleza? Brazil? Imagine the accent that Scottish Brazilians would have. Imagine the accent. Pretty much just the Glaswegian accent, actually, because that Brazilian has that sort of rising intonation twang, and so does Glaswegian. Eu sou brasileiro. I'm from Glasgow. You know, it's the same thing. It's Salvador. Okay, thanks for clearing that up. But it's actually Calumbra in this mod. Sorry. My general fucking died in the Battle of Selkirk. The Wallace Ross. It's sad. Is Salvador a nice city? Up here in this part of Brazil? Good neighbourhood? Is it nice? Brazilian funk with bagpipes. Bossa Nova with bagpipes. I don't know if I like the rabbit hole that Scottish Brazil has opened up. I shudder to think at the alternate world that this is. It's fourth as the worst city in terms of crime. Well, at least it's not the worst. It's fourth from the worst. That's not the worst. You know, that's not bad. Fine. Imagine the woman. Like, just imagine Brazilians right now, but with some ginger. Imagine Brazilians in general just with ginger hair. Just imagine. I don't know. This Scottish Brazilian thing does sound, I mean, as the Redditors would say, cursed. And it just, if you want to imagine what it's like, just imagine mixing iron brew with like a nice Brazilian coffee. Imagine that. It's just, no. This is not meant to be. Imagine playing bagpipes over a smooth bossa nova groove. It just doesn't work. These countries, Scotland and Brazil, are just incompatible. They're just not meant to be together. Scotland is quiet and reserved. Brazilians are loud and obnoxious. You know, it's just not meant to be. Oh, well, that was just to puppet them, actually? Well, that's fine. Puppeting them is a nice step up from the sphere, sure. Whether we annex them or not, that's a different question. Well, there you go. We puppeted them. That's nice. It's not bad. What Scottish ultra-nationalist made this mod? The Jupiter, who's not Scottish. So we now have access. What does the Skiro decision to form the United Kinrick? What does that actually require, just out of curiosity? So that one's just Nat and Imp, which we have in 3 years. Now, I've already made my decision for as what we do here, which is to go towards forming the Celtic Union and getting Gaelic accepted. So I've made that decision, we're going to do it, and that's that. Brazil has the biggest Japanese population outside Japan. That's pretty cursed if you think about it. Well, that mixture has already... I've heard people pointing out that when people of Japanese origin go back to Japan from Brazil, there's like cultural differences, you know, because Japan is really quiet and reserved, whereas Brazil is loud and noisy. And that does actually create some cultural differences. Like, I've heard people talk about that with the Japanese and Brazilian diasporas. It's a real thing, you know. And the tech I was getting next, I don't know. I got the Gaelic accepted now, so what I was going to do is check. What did the Celtic Union decision pop up now? Let's see. Form the Celtic Union. It is mutually exclusive, ladies and gentlemen, because the Skiro Union has disappeared. So this is all we have now. And all we need is Nat and Imp. 3 years. And that is 7 infamy. We get cores on Wales, the Irish Free State, Isle of Man, Cornwall, and I will inherit all of them. In the Isle of Man, Wales, Irish, Cymru and Scottish Island is accepted. It's everything that I ever wanted it to be. We don't accept Breton there, it seems, but we'll probably get them accepted after. Probably a secondary decision. And we're going to do that on the next stream. We're going to wind down now, and it's bloody about time I got some military attack, isn't it? Before Nat and Imp. And you know what? Having Skiro as a puppet is nice. It's fine. That's all I could have wanted. I prefer it over a sphere because I can at least control them, maybe. all in all, a very good outcome. Painting the map down here, and it says that the name of it is Kingdom of Hibernia because they've got a core on everything. I can't believe I fucking guaranteed their independence and they just throw it back in my face by getting cores over all of this and renaming what should be the Dominion of New Ruva to Hibernia. But, you know, I'm about to unite with Ireland, I'm about to form the Celtic Union, these are my brothers. That's rebels in Bengal. We'll paint the map in India more as well. But you know what? Let's pause. Let's pause and unwind and reflect on everything that's happened. Oh, and before, just noticing that Russia's about to outsphere me in Kamchatka. No, you don't. What did I need? Nat and Imp also would allow me to form the Scandinavian Union that I don't really want to form, but we'll just kind of test it. It is mutually exclusive. Merging with Scottish Brazil makes you the UPB tag, which is called the United Kinrick. Did that put my capital in Brazil, which might open me up to more immigration? Effectively kind of like a union of Portugal and Brazil, which some mods allow you to do. And also Napoleon's legacy has the Reino Unido, which is Portugal and Brazil together. The pubs get an event to move the capital. Well, you can't be sure. I don't know if I have an autosave before I took that, but we can maybe go and check. Taking this save now. You did see, so it's confirmed. I could have moved my capital to Brazil if I united Scotland and Skiror. It's really interesting, the three paths you've got. I like it. You know, you've got the pure Scottish path, uniting with the Scottish Brazilians. You've got the United Kingdom path, uniting with the English. And you've got the Celtic Union path, Irish, Welsh, maybe Breton. I just like that. Really neat three choices. Very nice. Each of them forming a completely different tag. And pops-wise and everything, I think the Celtic Union might technically be the best just because of how fucked England is. Just because of how depopulated England is. No, the Scandinavian path isn't a path, sorry, that's just to create a Scandinavian country that'll be your puppet, I think. We'll find out on the next stream on either Friday or Saturday, depending on my plans. But yeah. That's very nice. I mean, look, we're one of the strongest countries in this mod. It's not exactly an uphill struggle, but it's just nice, comfy, relaxing gameplay, and we're just kind of setting our own goals, having fun, and it's great. And it's less stressful than multiplayer, that's for sure. And I will return to it, and I think the second stream will probably be the last because, oh, you know, when I stream countries and Vic 2 and all that, Stream 1 gets a certain amount of views, but then it's always exponentially down, down, down after that. Goes down by half, go down by half each time. So in order to maintain the grind, I've got to just kind of do a country as quick as possible and then move on to the next one. Sadly, that's how it goes. Fanfork campaigns tend to last longer than sandboxy mod ones like this. Who knows, I might throw out more subs next stream. Well, it depends on my response to your email. Because, I mean, I don't know if my response is going to be positive because I don't know anything about fucking creator networking and I really just like to be my own person and work with myself. So I don't know what I can offer you there. And I don't have an experience of working with anything like that. I suppose I'm just kind of drafting the email now to you in person, in voice I mean. You know, expect to hear those words again. Anyway, that was a really nice stream though, really had fun and a great time with you all chat. The lack of super chat tax was made up for by the great gift, which still appears at the top of the chat. Even now you can see that. Yeah, never. I know that you wouldn't have gifted the 50 subs if it was like dependent on me doing anything with your proposal. I know, it's fine. Thank you very much again, though. So, another notice, of course, Gran Colombia series is bi-weekly. Expect part 3 on Friday the 28th. This isn't a leap year, is it? 2025? Nah, definitely not. So that is the last day of February, and that will be Gran Colombia part 3. I think I can probably make the episode be a similar length to 1 and 2. Part 1 was what, 49 minutes? Part 2, 52 minutes? We can see if we can maybe get some consistency in there and try and keep them all around the same length. That would be nice. Anyway, it all depends. I've got to decide, where do I put the episode cutoff? Because I've got all the footage laid out in front of me, right? Everything happens continuously. It's all one session. But I've got to decide, well, where do I cut the episode? Where do I end the episode? Where's the best cliffhanger to leave you? And then separate it, make it the next episode. Anyway, thank you again so much. It was an absolute blast. I will see you on a future stream, which will be part 2 of this, either on Friday or Saturday. My streaming schedule just isn't consistent, I'm afraid. You just have to go with it. If you miss a stream, you can always check out the VOD on the Spudgun Archives. Thank you, Arthur. Alright, see you everyone. Have a very good rest of your week. Bye.